Good evening, everybody. It's Rich here. This is a Suffolk Crunch, and this is your latest Chuba Akpom Saga latest. Thought we'd drop a live tonight. Beautiful evening, and still no signings for town. But the Chuba Akpom Saga rumbles on. Squad numbers out. Dar O'Shea named skipper. We'll be here for about 20-25 minutes. If you're about, come and get involved. If you don't subscribe already, please do hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. We'll go for 150 likes on this video. Turn on your notifications bell to get notified of any lives that we do. And also the Suffolk Crunch is sponsored by Bad Shirt Club. Head over to the website. Hats, shirts, jackets, I say every time. Use the code TSC30 at the checkout for 30% off. Good evening, Steve B. Right, so this is where we are. So yesterday, Birmingham City were making a loan move for Chuba Akpom. Ipswich Town nicked in. Chuba Akpom was in Suffolk yesterday. He's had his medical. He wants to join the football club. Good evening, Jonathan Stringer. Good evening, Alan. How are you, folks? Hope you're good. Any questions or comments, get them in down below and we'll go through them. And we were all hopeful that he was going to sign for town. Good evening, Kevin. Good evening, Sean. Hope you're good. So now we have Birmingham wanting to sign him permanent. It was a loan move for town with an obligation to buy, I think, for 7 million if we were promoted. It was the same for Birmingham. He wanted to come to town. Good evening, Sid Cup. Hope you're good. Mike Baker, good evening. If we want him that bad, just match Birmingham's offer. He's already chosen us over them. Stump up the cash, get the deal done. Good evening, MB_ITFC. So as we go to, those were the days. And it says here, Ajax are putting pressure on Akpom to join Birmingham. There he is. Beat by FORD. I've had enough of this. Akpom is a stressing the fuck out of me. I hope it still joins here. Must be stressful with him as well. So Ajax are reportedly, this was at 17:52 this evening. Ajax are reportedly putting pressure on Blues target Chuba Akpom to join Birmingham City on a permanent deal rather than Town on a season-long loan. Yesterday, the 29-year-old was on the verge of signing for the Midlands on loan until the Blues matched the terms of the deal, which includes obligation to sign the striker on a permanent basis for 7 million next summer on promotion. The player opted for a move to Suffolk. Having completed his medical, Birmingham made an approach to Ajax to sign Akpom on a permanent deal for 6 million. And then Phil said this morning he's still keen to sign for Ipswich. And then the matter appeared to be settled when reports from Germany indicated Birmingham had turned their attention to Werder Bremen's attacker Marvin Duksch for €2 million. However, they look to be maintaining their interest. And then it says, according to Sky Sports News, Ajax are now putting pressure on Akpom to join Birmingham on a permanent basis, rather than the Blues on loan, with talks between the clubs continuing. Akpom is understood to remain in Suffolk and ready to complete the formalities on his switch to town. Right, let's go back in the comments. Jonathan says, Kone from Wickham, I think will do well at Ipswich, better than Akpom. Jamie Brand, is he any better than Hurst? SP, being frank, said Akpom wants Ipswich. Kevin, no number 8 yet, maybe a Brownhill. So we'll come to squad numbers in a minute. MBITFC says he's always preferred PSV. B. Byford says he's only had one good season at Borough, but McKenna turns players around and gets the best out of them. So look, it's just one of them. It's good evening, Louis Fenton. He says this is absolute cinema. I mean, yesterday, if you're on the socials, if you're on Twitter, it was absolutely buzzing yesterday. It looked like Caduce was finally signing. It looked like Akpom was signing. There were so many memes. There was Birmingham fans losing their minds, Town fans just coming out with some absolute great sort of stuff. And then we're sort of still in the same position as we were last night. Look, if the player wants to come to Town, that is good. But there you go. Twitter will erupt if we don't get him. Yes. Look, now, firstly, I will say we hear a lot about the Mark Ashton dashboard. Chuba Akpom is 30. SP says Brentford going to bid 37.5 million for Amari. Good evening, Harriet. How are you? Hopefully you're well. So this is where I am. Does the player get what he wants? Michael says Birmingham City are fuming that Ipswich Town have tried to hijack their deal for Akpom. Should be a spicy affair on Friday between two promotion rivals. Look, I think this is going to rumble on for probably another day or so. Was he on the dashboard to start with? I'm not sure a 29-year-old would be on Mark Ashton's dashboard. And I said I think it was a video I done, it was either Sunday or Monday. You know, Broadhead maybe going to Wrexham. I see his dad had posted something on Facebook today with some pictures, because he was obviously at Wrexham when he was young. I think he was in their academy when he was 10. So with him looking to move on, the Amari situation is, we don't know. You know, we sat here on Tuesday night. Trevor says, why do our transfers turn into soap operas? It's getting frustrating. Byford said, how old was Kiefer Moore when we got him on loan 2 seasons ago? He's gone to Wrexham, I think, for 2 million. So no real point really talking about Kiefer Moore. Jonathan says, only one good season at Borough for Akpom. I think he got 27, 28 goals. He got the golden boot. Yeah, look, the Philogene situation, it's all quiet on them situations at the minute. And I know Kieran will probably do his presser on Thursday. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe they travel up on Thursday sort of afternoon to Birmingham. So we'll probably find out a little bit more then about Philogene's injury. We've got Connor Townsend injured. Harry Clark, I see there's interest in him. I think Bristol City, a couple of clubs in the champ, and I think Hibs I see. But yeah, Akpom, I'm not too sure. If Town really wanted him, I'm not quite sure why we are waiting until another club go in for him. And then on the other side, if Birmingham now want to sign him permanently, if Town want him and he wants to come, a lot of people would say, well, why don't you just stump up the 6 million, you know, and sign him? So it's one that's going to rumble, you know, it's rumbling on. It's probably doing everyone's head in at the minute. Town's transfers, this MBITC says police will be out in force on Friday night. It will be a bit lively in the Midlands. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, look, if we really want him, I'd say go and sign him. If we don't, I'd hope there's other targets and we move on quickly, because we chased Hayden Hackney. You know, that saga rumbled on. Now we've got Chuba Akpom. It's rumbling on, you know, and it's all a little bit scattergun at the minute for Town. And I know, look, we've got until the 1st of September, and I know a lot of people will say we've got a good squad, we've got a good first 11. This hasn't been a great window so far for Town, and if these players, if we can't get them over the line, you know, questions have got to be. They've got to be asked. Fisherman's Blues, there he is. So if anyone follows Mike the Fisherman, you know, get on his YouTube. He's done a video today. Go over there and subscribe. Mike's going to be dropping a few videos throughout the season. We're always chatting on the old WhatsApp. Had a good little chat with him this morning. But yeah, get over there. Fisherman's Blues on YouTube. Hit subscribe. Give Mike a follow and watch his content. But yeah, if we can't get this deal over the line, Twitter is going to blow. Talking of blowing, it's bloody windy. Not quite as windy as yesterday. Mark Thomas says it's not been great. Fisherman says be a good start with a win on Friday. Fisherman says it's not been a good window price of relegation. Mark says I'm hearing conflicting reports that Leicester City are due for a points deduction between 9 and 12 points, and also another points deduction in the spring of 2026. Trevor, couldn't agree with you more, mate. We knew Delap was leaving months ago. Why leave it so late? Oh my Lord, Jonathan, what a game this is going to be Friday night if your prediction comes true. Birmingham City 2, Ipswich Town 3 is Jonathan's prediction. If you haven't watched it, I'm on episode 2 of the Birmingham documentary. Tom Brady, not a massive fan of Wayne Rooney, if you're watching that. I won't probably watch much of that tonight. I'm going to get on to the 100. If anyone's a cricket fan, get the 100 on. We had the series yesterday, England, India. I've done a little, I think 4 or 5 minute video. I've had nearly 700 watches, which is absolutely brilliant. If you haven't watched it, go over there and have a look. Neil Fay says, more have left the squad than have joined, so how can we be favourites to win the league? How is Man City getting over their charges? Possibly in billionaires, Mike says. MBITFC, I'm ready for the absolute scenes when we score on Friday. Jonathan, I am sort of with you, mate, with the 100. I'm not a massive fan. It is a bit windy. How was Auxerre, Kev? I hope it was good, and I hope you behaved yourself. And I hope to see you on Friday night, mate. I'm looking forward to getting up there. Obviously, bit of a tough time with obviously my dad passing. Me and my mum went in to see him today. He was dressed resplendent in his Ipswich Town polo shirt. So said my goodbyes. Funeral is on Monday. So yeah, tough. It's going to be tough Friday. I'm looking forward to going to the Southampton game because I can pop down to the memorial because it's got his name on the memorial. That'll be a tough day, Birmingham. But yeah, look, he'll be watching down, and I'm sure he will be hoping for a Town good start to the season like we all are. Kev says it was superb. Had to because the wife was there. Rax Max says, typical Town, even making transfers exciting. Mike, massive hugs. Thank you very much. Thank you, Kev. Appreciate that, mate. He was a big Town fan. He's the reason I support Town. He's the reason I go all over the country, you know, and I'll miss him this season. I'll have my lads with me. But yeah, got to get to the football. Got to get back on it. Plenty of content coming. Probably I will do tomorrow morning if anyone's about. Thank you, Louis. Thank you, Richard Chandler. Hope the well, I did see the Burley and Walkie evening went really well, and I think you raised quite a lot of money. So drop that in the chat, Rich. How much you raised for the I'm not sure what the charity was. Was it? It was Suffolk Mind. I think it was. I'm not sure. Drop it in the comments. But yeah, 1 to 24. I'm going to do that tomorrow morning. I think. I've got no idea. I haven't even looked at the minute. I've got an idea who might finish in the bottom 3. I've got a good idea who might finish top of the league. They're probably playing blue. Could be Town. Could be Birmingham. Good evening, Chris Betts. There you go. Richard Chandler. They raised £1,700 for Suffolk cancer support. Thank you, Jonathan. MBITFC, do you think it could get a bit heated on Friday night? Look, it'll be lively. I'm interested to see who the referee is for Friday. They're probably going to build it up, you know, Tom Brady and co. Thank you, Sidcup. Hope Town can cheer us up. Stand for the truth. This Akpom thing is dragging on as Birmingham. I would let him go to you. That we seem to be slipping a medical with us. But players change clubs all the time. Sees you Friday. I think you're going to have a good season, Birmingham. If you want to subscribe, Stand for the Truth. Hit the button. Be great. I think I'm going to be on one of the Championship podcasts. I've got a message yesterday. I think it's Championship Chat on YouTube. So I will let you know when I'm going to be on there. Trevor says, when are they going to send out season tickets? Not sure. But I would think it'd probably be within early next week. I see there's still tickets available for Southampton. But yeah, that's Chuba Akpom done. Nothing to report on Jens Kajust. I would expect that to get done this week, hopefully in time for him to be involved in some sort of capacity on Friday. Not sure what his fitness is like. SP, any news on Wes? I think he's going to be November, December time, mate. I think it's a 9-month injury, so we won't be seeing Wes Burns for a long time, but we're looking forward to seeing him back in the blue, hopefully this side of Christmas. It'd be great to have him back. Right, so yesterday Dara O'Shea was named skipper. I think it was probably a bit of a no-brainer. McKenna's thoughts, he says, leadership and strength of character is what led him to appoint the Irish International Club captain. He says, we're very happy to announce Dara O'Shea's new club captain. He follows in the footsteps of one of the club's greatest captains in Sam Morsey, third on my list, who has done a fantastic job leading the group on and off the pitch over the last few years. Dara has shown his leadership and strength of character since the first day he arrived at the club, and he sets a great example with his professionalism and commitment on a day-to-day basis, both in training and in games. He will have the full support. Everyone at the club and the players are well aware we will need leadership and character from everyone in the dressing room if we are to move the club forward and have the success we all desire over the next few years. Look, I think he was nailed on. Good to see him obviously sign that new contract, and looking forward to what he can do on the pitch as captain. Right, squad numbers announced earlier this evening. Hang on, let me load this up. Squad numbers. Right, here we go. Squad numbers are as follows. Rax Max, we get Akpom. Town taking on some hefty, big, strong players, more physical presence. Totally agree with you. If you're in the chat, if you're watching live, 150 likes, hit the like button. It's the thumbs up button. It takes half a second and it doesn't cost anything. And it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. And if you want to get involved and anyone wants to ever send any videos in or whatever, just message me, drop a message on. I'm on the socials, on Twitter, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Facebook. Don't really use Facebook that much, but get involved. So here we go. Squad numbers for the 25-26 season. Palmer 1, Harry Clark 2, Leif Davis 3, Cedric Kitbray number 4, Azor Matusiwa, he takes Sam Morsey's number 5, Luke Wolfenden at 6, Chris Betts, can't wait for the new season, think we have still got great players to take us in the top 3. SP loves the cap, it's all right, isn't it? Wes Burns number 7, no number 8, Hayden Hackney? Maybe, or another. George Hurst is number 9. He wanted the 9 shirt. Connor Chaplin 10. Jaden Philogene 11. No number 12. So maybe that is for Jens Kajus because I think he was number 12 last season. Kieran Slicker is 13. Still waiting for a loan move for him. Jack Taylor 14. Ashley Young, he is number 15. Ali Al-Hamadi, number 16. This player at number 17, not seen what he's got to offer. He's had the number 17 shirt for the last 4 seasons. I'm still not to make his debut. A certain Ed Sheeran. Where does he play? Is he a 10? Is he an 8? Is he a 6? Oh no. Ben Johnson, 18. Amari Hutchinson, number 20. Rax Max loves the bush to my left shoulder. Chio Agbonne 21, Connor Townsend 22, 23 Sammy Smodics, Jacob Greaves, number 24 Elkham Baggett, I would expect a loan move for him, is number 25, Dara O'Shea number 6, 27 David Button, 28 Christian Walton, Cam Humphreys is 30. Nathan Broadhead 33. He's still here at the moment. Jack Clark 47. And number 49. Aro Muric. He's still here. There was interest from Turkey yesterday. Barbrook, I'm not sure what number he's got, Mark. That's as far as it goes. I'm sure he'll get a squad number. He's here for the foreseeable. I would have thought he'll get a loan move. He was on loan, obviously, at Sutton last season. He's been really impressive in... yeah, Rob, there's a few clubs in for Harry Clark. I think there was Bristol City, I think Hibs, and one other. Harry G. Yeah, you can have a shout out. How you doing? Hit subscribe. That is the deal. I'll give you a shout out if you hit subscribe. Mr. E, it's not bingo. It's not bingo. We are going to do to 25 minutes, so we've got 5 minutes to go. I'm cutting the grass tomorrow. Don't worry about it. I'll do another 5 minutes. If you've got any questions or comments, get them in. the comments now. So any comments on what your lineup you think is on Friday at Birmingham, thoughts on the game, thoughts on the season, get them in the comments, because we've got 5 minutes to go. I'm doing to 25. Mike the Fisherman, are you going to trim the bush? Don't be rude. We're not here for that. Stephen Latimer, hey, Crunch, what a transfer saga today. I do hope we get over the line. Second League Cup pre-round tonight. I feel sorry for Sheffield Wednesday, but the game goes ahead. Yeah, Sheffield Wednesday, they are going to play the game at Leicester on Sunday. They did the friendly they were supposed to play last weekend. They didn't play it because of obviously the goings on there. I mean, what a shambles. Great club. We hope it all sorts out. And then we hope that Morecambe, I think they're nearly gone to the wall, which isn't great. Louis Fenton, who would you target as a striker? I think the Millwall striker, I still can't remember his name. Alex Green still lost off ticket for Preston. Lots of tickets. It's worked for me. I'm not doing any. Mike. Oh dear. Louis Fenton says I think it'd be 2-2. Is Alan Ward, are you a Newcastle United fan? What's happened to Matt Target? They left him in Korea. The plane took off and then they realised he wasn't on the plane. They had to send another plane. What are the chances of Amari playing at Birmingham? I don't know. Neil says, with the injuries, how can we afford to lose any players? Jonathan says, I'm still not certain Birmingham make the playoffs. Ivanovic at Millwall. He's the kiddie. Ken Kerno, Tractor Boy, why are we having so much difficulty getting transfers over the line? Just pay the money. Fisherman's Blues, would you take a draw or do you demand a win at Birmingham? I would take a draw now, Mike. If I'm being honest, if we took 4 points from the first 2 games, I think that's a good return. You've got to look at the table, what we're going to require. We're going to require 95 plus points if we want to hit the top 2 this season, and that's obviously you're going at over 2 points a game, and we lost 6 games I think last time in this league when we got promoted. If we lose 6 games this season, I think we'll be promoted again. Adam Innes, do you think Akpom is a sign of desperation? I wouldn't say he's a sign of desperation. I'd be interested if he was on the actual dashboard. I think he's a more than capable striker at this level. You know, I think he can cut it at this level. But Norwich has spent more money than us. Trevor, I'm not really bothered what Norwich do. We are not talking about Norwich City on this video. Maybe in a few weeks and months when we play them, we'll talk about them. Yeah, we might in passing. Stephen Latimer, as shirts are so expensive, my mum from New Zealand is sending the Prem shirt from last season through the post. It was nice of her, as I couldn't afford it. A nice early birthday present. Holly Biss, can you cut my bush? Chris Betts says Town win 4-0. Oh my lord. Rock the Gorilla, any news on Ivan Azon? That has gone pretty quiet. Louis Fenton, happily take a draw, win the home games, don't lose away games. Stone Girls Football Days out. Stony Girls Football Days out, great videos. Me do to 2025. Can I have a shout out, subbed, and also keep up the content? Thank you very much. Kerno Tractor Boy, surely we're a better bet for promotion than most others, so why can't they persuade the players to join? Rob says Broady off to Wrexham, looking at his photos posted today. Yeah, it's a bit disappointing, isn't it? Anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. Thank you if you have subscribed this evening. Thank you if you hit the like button. Please hit the like button. We want to get 150 likes. Bury St Edmunds Blue, get better deals at the end of the window once Prem teams finalise their squads. Michael, Burnley lost only 2 matches last season. Leeds United only lost 4 matches last season. If Ipswich can repeat the previous season in the Championship with only 6 defeats, they go up. Holly's bush needs a groom. There's a lot of grooming going on. There's a lot of, well, I shouldn't really say that. There's a lot of bush talk in the chat. But cheers for watching. Do you like Tottenham? Harry G says, Spurs are all right, aren't they? They're they're not too bad. Be interesting to see what Thomas Frank does this season. Anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. 150 likes, please, if you're watching live. Don't worry about it, Mike. We've been there, mate. We've been there. Hi, all. Finch's Rest Cemetery. Hi, all from Santorini. Ooh, hope the weather's nice in Santorini. Barney Power, thank you for watching. Yeah, 150 likes. Jay, hello from Scotland. Watching my beloved Rangers tonight in the Champions League. Wish us luck. Anyway, thank you for watching. And, yeah, hit the like button. Hot as Ali B said hello. Yeah, we're going for 150 likes on this video. Hopefully the next one we do, it might be a transfer one. It might be we've got Jens Kajust in a town shirt. We've got Chuba Akpom holding a scarf. Other than that, we're just waiting now, and we're waiting. We want some transfer news, but we are literally what 72 hours, is it? Just under. Yeah, it's about what is the time? Nearly 7 o'clock. Yeah, 72 hours from Birmingham. Looking forward to the game. If you go in, get behind the boys. If you're not, watch on Sky or however you watch it. Ali B says third kit due soon. I think it's probably September time, I think, last year when the kit was out. So, yeah, interesting what colour that's going to be. We did have a little sneak the other week when they released that drawstring bag, I think, in the shop. And it looked like it could be like the third kit. Just had the horse on, didn't it? Didn't have the badge, just had the horse. But, yeah, anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. And we'll see you in the morning on the 1 to 24. I will drop. Not sure what time, probably sometime in the morning. If you're around, get involved. If you don't watch live, you can watch it back at any time. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Enjoy your Tuesday evening, and we'll see you on the next live stream.